someone that's new to rotaries, the first thing you would notice would be the noise, the smell of the unburnt fuel and premix oil, the way they rev and accelerate like a sports bike, which brings a smile on your face you just can't fight. And on top of that, you're being propelled down the road by two spinning triangles. Like there's nothing else on the road quite like them. I'm Jules, and I drive a 1972 Mazda RX3 10A Coupe. I think it's quite important to have a hobby or passion aside from everyday work. So most weekends I'm out in the country tearing down forest roads, getting the most out of it, and it's a great reset for your brain. Whether it's a trip down to the shops, a car meet or a show, chatting to strangers about the car or how they own one or they knew someone that owned one, it's always a thrill to be out in it. This one's the keeper. About 14 years ago I purchased this car. It started out as a quick sand down ready for paint project, which then turned into remove the motor, cut the whole front bent end off the thing, place it, find more filler and dents, push it back in the shed and forget about it kind of deal. Just recently I pulled it back out and dropped it off to Darren Walls in Heidelberg West for a bare metal resto, and I had it back home in under a year and I started the assembly. My plan for the car was to be a period correct RX3 street racer that you would find in late 1970s Japan. The RX4 13B Bridgeport motor was built by Jed Simmons, making 230 horsepower with a Maybar twin IDF Weber and manifold setup. The exhaust is a full 2-inch stainless Siamese system with AES resonators and rear muffler fabricated by Accentac of Laverton. A few other upgrades on the car were a Super 5-speed, wheelwood front brakes, Hilux LSD with rear discs, coilovers on the front and reset rear leaves. Wheel wise, I went with some SSR Gilbers, which are wrapped in Dunlop Dereza Motorsport tyres. Interior is completely stock with retrimmed seats, rear uncracked original wheel with gear knob, and a new old stock original radio, which makes you feel that you've stepped back in time every time you sit in it. It's been such a long process from the purchase date, but the timing it's sort of worked out in my favour as I was able to share the build and my passion with my son and my daughter, who got to see the entire process, which was pretty cool, because now they've formed a connection with the car, which is, it's the family heirloom.